What's up, everybody? It's Josh, your friendly neighborhood metal nerd here. Today we're doing an album review from the new Wolves in the Throne Room album entitled Primordial Arcana. This is fucking first Wolves in the Throne Room album since 2017, and if you don't know who Wolves in the Throne Room is, they're this atmospheric black metal band from Olympia, Washington. Some people have called them Cascadian black metal. What their whole thing is to make black metal music that's atmospheric, that captures the essence of the landscape and nature of the region which they live in, which is, a lot of what black metal is. Even in Norway, the Norwegian black metal bands did that with they did this wintry mix of atmosphere that captures winter, which is cold and frigid, and that's how Norway is, obviously. But this album is just, man, it was one of my most anticipated from this year, and it really didn't disappoint, you guys. It really didn't. It's possibly their most cohesive so far that I can remember. It's been a long time since I've listened to their early material. It's been a long time since I've listened to Two Hunters and Diadem and Black Cascade, but Celestial Lineage, Thrice Woven, and Celestite, out of all those, this has been their most cohesive. Could possibly be their best album yet, but I haven't, like I said, it's been a while since I've listened to Two Hunters and Diadem and Black Cascade. But what I love about this is that it just has such a natural atmosphere. It has such a woodland atmosphere. It has a lot of lyrics and concepts based on paganism and pagan folklore and Wiccan folklore. A lot of the guitar work is just it kind of walks that fine line between standard black metal and the more pretty shoegazy type black metal bands that have come along in recent years. The guitars have those tremoloed riffs that just, a lot of the songs just start on this motif and build and build and build into a climax. A lot of these things are just like, there's a lot of the lyrics that are rooted in Wiccan and pagan mythology. It's really evocative with the atmosphere. It's really cinematic in a way, but it's also more simple than some of their other albums. There's a lot to take in with this album. I've listened to it 3 or 4 times in a row, and just there's always something new to glean out of it. Thought maybe I could read some of the interviews with Aaron Weaver on this. So for the first track is Mountain Magic, which is a 4 out of 5 track for me. Let me load this and see. And from, I guess, an interview with Apple Music, Aaron Weaver says, "There is a feeling that I love, standing high in the mountains under the full moon, lunar light glittering upon the surface of an alpine lake, beckoning my soul to journey into the very stones. In the heart of the mountain, I begin to feel the presence of elemental spirits. The mountain is alive." So here, this is, Aaron Weaver, one of the Weaver brothers that do this thing, and you've got Spirit of Lightning again, which is another standout track. And when what Aaron Weaver, his comment about this track is, "I feel summer daylight in the mountains. There's a hunting lodge here, a wild river rushing nearby. Horned God, bring bounty, vitality, and strength to the people. The spirit of swiftness is called forth. The arrows are blessed. Wild feasting and celebration after the successful hunt. Mead and meat served in epic quantities. Sir Nunos is praised." So here you go, like I said again, a lot of pagan folklore, a lot of Wiccan and pagan mythology. Through the Eternal Fields is another really good one. Primal Chasm, Gift of Fire is another really good track. Underworld Aurora is perhaps that, and Spirit of Lightning. Those two are my favorites. Everything is so atmospheric. The synth and keyboard melodies just really create a good backbone and atmosphere. This album is just such a cohesive piece of atmospheric black metal. There's not really anything that I would consider a bad moment on it. Track 6, Masters of Rain and Storm, might possibly be the weak link in the chain. It's, runs nearly 11 minutes long, and maybe that if I had to nitpick, maybe could deal with a little bit of fat trimmed off of it. Like I said, the ending portion of this album, Masters, Ostar, and Sky-Clad Passage, those three, are where the momentum kind of drops off just a little bit. At the same time, those tracks are still wonderful examples. Like I said, this woodland, pagan, atmospheric black metal release, tremoloed riffs, everything fits in its place. It really does a completely amazing job of transporting you into that woodland atmosphere, into the mountains, into the landscape, into the nature. It does a lot of good. With the vocals are perfectly placed in the mix. The guitars just weave tremolo riffs, and it's just fucking amazing album. 9 out of 10. Wolves in the Throne Room, Primordial, Arcana. Peace, motherfuckers.